right, Sal. Tonight's the night, okay?
Yes.
I don't care about Frankie Valentine, okay? But listen, if you ride with Kyle Matthews, you're going down.
He's a dead man.
Hey, excuse me, John, for interrupting, but you're working Valentine tonight, and I want to see you go out there and give him an education in wrestling. You and I, we're going to go places, but I want to come out and watch you.
Mr. Summers.
And I want to see you put some hurt on that boy because he doesn't have the eye of the tiger no more. Get hungry and eat him up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's an honor. Thank you, Mr. Summers.
Taking the night off.
Hey, see you on the winner circle. He's a dead man. Come on, Frankie.
Welcome, wrestling fans, to another exciting edition of Rampage Pro Wrestling. Ben Masters at ringside with Bo Behrens. I'm excited this week. Championship match coming up, the main event on this program.
Oh, and what
Can
a match!
you believe it?
What a match it's going to be. Our Rampage Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion Bull Buchanan taking on a man who may well be bigger than he is. Former WWE star Luke Gallows. That's how we'll end the show. We're starting the show right now with a heck of a contest too. Jimmy Rave approved general manager material Sal Rinauro out here right now.
And we just saw him prior to this, preparing for this match. Certainly he needs to when you're talking about a man like Frankie Valentine.
Well, and not just preparing, but also finding out that Doug Sommers and Jeremy Vane have a special interest in this particular match, and you know why.
Doug Sommers, the father, quotation marks, of Frankie Valentine for the last 13 years, and I believe that Frankie Valentine is not meeting the criteria that Doug Sommers expected for him.
And I'm not exactly sure what that criteria is because all I've seen out of Frankie Valentine is a ton of heart and a tremendous performance every single match here, and he's respected by these Rampage Pro Wrestling fans, and he's feared by his opponents. I'm not sure what else Doug Sommers wants out of this young man.
And you know, when you wrestle a man like Sal Rinauro, the last thing you need is any distraction. So if Doug Sommers does come out here with Jeremy Vane, certainly all that will be his distraction. Bella Sounded, we're glad you joined us this week for another exciting edition of Rampage Pro Wrestling. And Frankie Valentine, certainly a fan favorite here. We've seen him tag in the past with Kyle Matthews. We've also seen him chasing for the NWA Television Championship RPW from Jeremy Vane.
And Sal Rinauro not even locking up with Frankie Valentine, instead heading out of the ring. Referee can count him out at this point. Bell is rung in this particular match up to the referee. Sal Rinauro enjoying a lovely beverage on the outside.
Now, I think Sal Rinauro has been watching too much football because timeouts are not in professional wrestling. But he certainly wants to take one or two.
Well, this is a little bit of a psychological ploy on the part of Sal Rinauro, stalling a little bit, taking his opponent off of his game. If he had one idea, now it had to change, and now he has to go in another direction. Lock up right now.
And it's Valentine, backed him into the corner. Referee calls for a break, clean break, of course, by Valentine. Don't know, Doug Sommers must have taught him a lot of things over the years, but certainly he did not teach him the respect that he has, because he certainly loves the fans and is a fan favorite full-on twist out by Rinauro. Standing wrist lock applied.
Well, no denying, though, there's an awful lot that any professional wrestler can learn from a man like Doug Sommers. We don't want to suggest that Doug Sommers might not have been a positive influence on Frankie Valentine's life, but something obviously has happened recently that has soured that relationship. But we have to remember, Doug Sommers, a former multiple-time AWA Tag Team Champion and a champion in the National Wrestling Alliance also. This man is a legend in professional wrestling.
Certainly the product that Frankie Valentine is, we have to give him credit for that. Somewhat good tackle by Valentine.
And he's
Side
aligned
headlock.
himself now with our television champion, Jeremy Vane.
Well, Doug Sommers is the reason Frankie said he wanted to get into wrestling. He grew up watching his father wrestle. Certainly you can see a kid idolizing his father in the ring watching it. And now he wants to wrestle, and I think he's doing a good job.
Out of that maneuver, Frankie Valentine right back into the headlock, takes him over. Good control wrestling here by Frankie Valentine. We might refer to this even as old school to some extent.
And that side headlock is applied, and the pressure certainly being maintained here as Rinauro rolls him up to a pin, only a 1 count. And Frankie Valentine maintains the headlock. Now it's Rinauro shoots him off. Shoulder tackle, and Valentine almost fell forward with so much force. And Sal Rinauro decides discretion is the better part of valor.
Of course, Frankie Valentine, the sometimes off again, on again partner of Kyle Matthews, and the Jimmy Rave approved team top to bottom has had an issue with Kyle Matthews. Not really sure why, but it persists, and Sal Rinauro, simply the newest participant, the man that threw the cage door into the face of Kyle Matthews. several months back when Jimmy Rave and Kyle Matthews were in an extremely bloody cage match here at Rampage Pro Wrestling.
And he is still the official general manager of RPW.
He is, and there's no one really to counter that authority at this time.
Okay, and it's Rinauro back in the ring, and the fans are taunting this man. They certainly do not appreciate the things Rinauro's done as of late. Locked up again and into that wrist lock. Has that hammer applied. And it's Rinauro trying to figure an escape. Grabs him by the chin and into the side headlock to himself. Good reversal by Rinauro.
Well, and you can't deny the credentials of Sal Rinauro either, a former champion here at Rampage Pro Wrestling and numerous promotions throughout the Southeast. As well, a former tag team champion with Tony Mamaluke at Ring of Honor Wrestling. This man's credentials precede him into any match.
And now he's Jimmy Rave approved.
Well, they have a lot in common, a background in promotions, similar promotions throughout their careers.
Good maneuvering there, and Frankie Valentine right back in control with a side headlock. We'll remind the fans that Rampage Pro Wrestling returns to Winter Robins special holiday spectacular on Father's Day, Sunday, June 19th, and special treat for all fathers with paid admission, a free RPW DVD.
Wow, that's going to be a tremendous opportunity for a free Father's Day gift. You know, kids, you may not even have to buy Dad anything. What you do is you convince him to come to the show. He gets a gift. You can tell him you bought it.
Who wants the ugly tie anyway?
Well, no one really.
And now the hammerlock applied by Rinauro. And Valentine trying to figure his escape. Managing to get back to his feet for leverage. And it's Valentine step there on Rinauro. Set and ready, and right back into that side headlock.
See the patience shown by Frankie Valentine there. Tremendous in-ring skills. That's one of the keys in professional wrestling. Those that rush have a tendency to find it to be a mistake. Frankie Valentine taking his time. Sal Rinauro also, though, and backing away clean that time. A little bit surprised, but given the way this match has gone, maybe not so much a surprise. Sal Rinauro has found that Frankie Valentine not only can keep up with him, but can take an advantage in a heartbeat.
And good lock up and test of strength here. Good go behind by Frankie Valentine. And a reversal. Good catchers catch can type wrestling here. We know Sal Rinauro can wrestle when he chooses to do so. And I believe Frankie Valentine is making him wrestle right now.
Exactly so. And Rinauro is tired of the exchange, so he moves over the corner, but he catches him with an elbow off the break. So a clean break led to that. One was a setup for the other, obviously. Rinauro lulling him in at that point, taking advantage. But Valentine not getting caught off guard too much, still controlling Sal Rinauro and has him back on the mat and barring that arm.
Applying the pressure now, Frankie Valentine has that arm locked, and the fans are chanting, break it. Certainly no love lost for Rinauro. They felt like Rinauro really turned his back not only on Kyle Matthews, but on the whole RPW promotion when he slammed that cage door at Memorial Mayhem.
Very much so.
And full-on twist now, and applying the pressure, and there's the ropes. Referee will call for a break, and a clean break by Valentine and Rinauro. Very smart to exit the ring right now. I don't know if this is psychology right here. I think he needs to rest.
And Rinauro again enjoying some more beverage on the outside. Referee's count continues in the ring. Rinauro may well get counted out of this match if he's not careful. Taking advantage of that water. Again, Rinauro, an opportunist, and taking full advantage. Takes him down with a clothesline as he comes up. Catches him with a punch to the top of the head. A second punch to the jaw.
You know, while Rinauro was on the fan favorite side, as long as he was, I think some of the fans may have forgotten. At one time, one of the dirtiest players in the game, you know, he broke every rule ever made.
He broke Jimmy Rave's nose.
Absolutely, and now look, strangers, enemies at once, and now they're together.
Well, there's
strange bedfellows.
Well, and also there's a lot of history with those two. Goes back to literally over a decade ago. Both really found their way here in the state of Georgia in another NWA promotion that's no longer in business, NWA Wildside, where both were champions. Jimmy Rave, in fact, becoming as much as the NWA World Junior Champion at that time.
The T-shirt came off now, and it's a more serious Sal Rinauro realizing in this match you're going to have to turn it on a few notches to beat a man like Frankie Valentine.
Is it just me, or he looks like the Iron Sheik now?
I'll let you keep that one.
I mean, the singlet, you know, with the singlet.
Oh, yeah, could be. Picks him up now, and good maneuvering by Valentine. Shaking out of it, and almost had him right there. Swing and miss, and up. Caught him with a suplex and covered him on the way down.
Tremendous float over there in the air by Frankie Valentine for the cover. Now he gets him trying for a backslide here. cut off by Rinauro, tries for a clothesline, misses that. Frankie doesn't miss that.
A couple of hard blows there by Valentine, and a discus clothesline nearly decapitated the man right there. And that could be all she wrote for Sal Rinauro. Wait just a minute. Pretty boy Doug Summers and the RPW TV champion Jeremy Vayner at ringside.
Well, they promised they were going to be watching this particular match, and it appears they did. Referee telling Doug Summers to get back, and Jeremy Vayner in.
DDT!
And has dropped him. Covered by Rinauro with the referee distracted.
What is going on with pretty boy Doug Summers? This is his son. The winner, if you want to call it that, Sal Rinauro, with the help, I must say, of pretty boy Doug Summers and the untouchable Jeremy Vayner. That's disgusting.
Well, Sal Rinauro has a lot of respect for Doug Summers. I'm not sure we can share in that respect right now, Ben.
You respect what the man has done, but I don't respect what he's doing. The winner, Sal Rinauro, and in the ring, a defeated Frankie Valentine. But I don't know if he's as upset about the defeat as he is about the why.
And I'm sure he's going to have another day to fight back, and he's going to have an opportunity to get back at Jeremy Vayner. I see Frankie Valentine against Jeremy Vayner in the future for that TV title.
Losing a match is one thing, Bill, but getting slapped in the face by your own father is a whole nother.
I would agree.
We'll be back with more Rampage.
J-Rod's coming up.
Wait just a minute. J-Rod, don't go away.